Hello and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Oblivion. Well, the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered, but if I say Oblivion, we know what I'm talking about. This is for Chalman, and we have an imp that is now dead. Good. We got a unusual brazier there. Now, unusual doesn't necessarily mean anything else, but has it hurt to check? No, usually not. Unless it's trapped. Doesn't seem like it though, it's just a strange brazier. Oh, a strangely tinted brazier. The brazier in itself, not so strange. Right, let's head inside and... There's a substantial outer ruin first. Right, let's clear that out then. Perhaps there is loot up here that I have not yet acquired. Oh! One thing that I did acquire on my way to this place, I found a jewelry box which contained, nope, not that way, a base amulet of luck, giving us 6 points on top of our already decent luck skill. So luck affects everything in a little bit of a way. Not necessarily by much, but it... Alright. Who's looking for a beating then? Someone on the other side of the wall. It's gonna take some time for them to get over here. I'm just gonna let them come to me. I'm not gonna go out there and try and hunt them down. Besides, there are 2 staircases, and if you're daft enough that you can't get in through some stone walls, well then, I'm not really gonna be bothered with it. While it is bumbling about out there, seems to just be going back and forth along the outside of the wall. I mean, it would make sense if it was in the stairwell, but it's not even inside this place again. Do I really have to deal with it? Yeah, I guess I do. It's annoying. But what can you do? Oh, it was you! So you were below rather than outside. Well, thank you for raising my armor skill ever so slightly. Not enough to hurt me. Iron arrows? You know what? You can keep those, but I will take your steel ones. True. 10 repair hammers! Yoink! Also, why 6 torches? That seems excessive. 1 is enough. Reading up on what luck actually does. And I'm reading it for the remaster, so it might have had a different effect in the original, but I've never actually sort of looked into what it really does. Like, that would have been sort of meta knowledge that I really didn't care for. But I mean, I might as well. We're doing the remaster and things are a little bit different. Okay, let's see. Luck is an attribute in Oblivion Remastered. Yes, thank you. Luck affects nearly all aspects of the game except for 2 skills, which are athletics and acrobatics. So running, swimming, jumping. And, well, technically acrobatics is also falling. As you don't need to jump, you just need to be in the air. So falling will also count for that. Having a luck attribute over 50 points could influence events around you to end up in your favor. Anything lower than 50 points could influence randomized events to go against you, while having exactly 50 points means that the odds are even. Attributes define the character's fundamental abilities, shaping their effectiveness in combat, exploration, and interaction. There are 8 main and 4 derived attributes. The attribute points are earned each time you level up. Once your experience bar is filled, rest at any bed for at least 1 hour to access the attributes distribution screen. You can spend 12 attribute points to upgrade up to 3 attributes per level. Luck in Oblivion Remastered is an attribute that affects all your skills, affecting everything you do. It costs 4 attribute points to level up 1 luck, and you can only level up this attribute once per level. Luck affects nearly all aspects of the game, blah 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 blah. Having a luck, blah 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 blah. Okay, it's the same, basically the same wording over and over again. Weapon effects. Luck does not affect weapon properties. Luck does not affect other attributes. Luck does not affect the loot that you get from opening chests. Oh, that's actually what I thought it did. You can get plus 10 luck when you choose the thief during character creation. I don't think I did. I think I chose the tower. All races and genders start with a luck value of 50, which sets the odds to even, or considered natural. Really? Is that all that you can give me? I'm sure someone must have done some kind of deeper work into it. Well, that's neither here nor there. It is off game if it is anything off game and off recording. So that would have raised my acrobatic skill. Right, with that little side business out of the way, we can head inside. So I'm conflicted. It had both an imp, which is a creature, and it had a skeleton, which is an undead. So I really don't know what we'll find inside. But now we're heading inside, so we shall see. Alright, pretty dark. And the same type of... That sounds like a zombie. Or maybe a skeleton. He's around the corner if he is. Oh yeah! Oh, a headless one. Strange how you can make noise without a mouth hole. But then again, I suppose the sound of air slipping out of your still mostly intact lungs would make some kind of noise. That is a ghost or a wraith. Right, well then our current arrows won't do, as they do not do any kind of damage to an ethereal creature. But if we switch over to our arrows of Dispel and Habushki! Right, that'll do. Back to the iron arrows. So, it's a mixture of creatures and undead. Is this traphead? Will it fall? I don't know. Ectoplasm is decently valuable. It's a door. I don't like the layout of this place. Not one bit. Oh, having night eye doesn't help with the layout, so... Treasure? It's a big old coffin. Big old coffin indeed. I'm not gonna deal with this. Can only be used once a day. What? Oh, alright. Fine. Okay. Focus. And... Really? Oh, you are not going to do that again. You're not going. Thank you. to do that again. That was up there. Come on! I really need to get hold of those spells. Should probably do that after this episode, actually. I have the gold, so it's not like that. Might have some issues with the higher level spells, but, I mean, once you have the lower level spells, you can start working them. The downside of that is that my security my security skill would go up that much slower. Oh well, that wasn't worth it. Just half my lockpicks on that. Well, shame really, but what can you do? Are there wall-mounted darts? No. Not yet. Curiosities. If it was an issue in my inventory, I would not take it, but... What? I didn't take damage. Why did that trigger? There wasn't any... there's another one. Okay, so they just trigger on their own. Good to know, good to know, good to know. That's pretty awful. Was there a third? Yeah, there was. I was just wondering... I was wondering fast enough that it didn't hit me. Okie dokie. That blue light is not helping. Now, if there was a ghost, I could snipe it from afar. Treasure? Well, let's first check for darts. Nope, at least not on this side. The bones. Treasure? No, not yet. Can I go through here? I can. Is there a reason to? No. But I did. Okay. Okay then. Not a lot of enemies so far. I mean, it has been rather low in that... Ooh, hello. Oh, just a door. What are you? You look glowing. Well, if you're glowing, you're likely magical, which means that I will have to do something that counters magic. And an arrow of dispel is both considered magic and anti-magic. Ooh, wait, that's a wraith! Oh, that is awful. But, I mean, now it's dead. For good. Anything else, or was that just... Okay, so another place where ain't no supplication. And apparently a ghost died inside this chest. We salute you, former loot bug. We salute you. Faded Wraith. Okay. I was hoping he would have treasure, but nope. Just a potion of healing. Oh, this could look like a chest with shadow banished wine. It wasn't. But a good amount of gold. I'll take that. Now, can I... Is there a... Oh. But let's be real, there probably isn't anything up there worth taking. Okay, well, that seems like for Chalman doesn't have a supplication. That's alright. Doesn't have to have it. But just so used to areas having it, so that's... There we go. 16 gold on a dead man's chest. Or presumably a dead man, seeing as, well, there were ghosts and wraith and skeletons. So, yeah, alright. That is Fort Chalman. We are going to a different type of location next time. From, well, compared to a fort. As we are heading to Charcoal Cave. Which is... I don't know if I've necessarily bumped into it. It is... Oh, we have. At least I should have, because it is right by the road. Wait. It should be... Oh, that's Robert Clinton. It's basically by this bend in the road. But apparently I have just run past it the last time I was in that area. Oh well. Until next time, take care.